Hey guys, what's going on? I wanted to film this video to talk to you about something that's very important in the online industry, with any business, to be honest, when you're starting any business. But I wanted to give you my experience because I've been doing this for quite a while now, and hopefully it will help you in the running of your business, and for you to keep continuing in the right direction and have your mindset correctly. So, like I said, it's with most businesses, but there are certain things in this particular industry, make money online or an online business, where things are a little bit more exaggerated, as it were. So in this video, I want to talk about mindset and the key things that you need to keep in mind to have success. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is basically about keeping consistent. Both consistent in your actions and what you achieve every single day, but also consistent in your mindset, because that directly affects your actions, of course, and how active you are and how many things you get done and things like that. Because I see a lot of people that come into this industry and maybe they've lost their job, or they do have a 9-to-5 normal position and they want to make some money on the side. And a lot of people, they get into it, but they don't really take it too seriously, especially if it's on the side. And I can understand that because they've got responsibilities that are guaranteeing them a paycheck every single month. And I completely get that. But to have success in this business, you need to be consistent. Now, like I said, with most businesses, of course you need to be consistent, because if you set up any business and you do it for a few months and then you give up, well, do you know what? The business is going to fail, you're going to stop making money, and nothing is going to continue. But what I mean in this online space is it's very important to be in front of people's faces, to be in front of their eyeballs at all times, okay? Well, not at all times, but don't disappear. Because as soon as you disappear here, even for a week or so, give and take, and obviously you can still go on holiday or whatever, but the whole point of this online business is that you can live a lifestyle where as long as you've got Wi-Fi and a laptop, you can be anywhere in the world. So holidays don't really exist anymore. Maybe you'll take a break from the laptop for a few days, but at least my experience and a lot of other people's is once they actually start making money with this business, they go and base themselves in some beautiful place around the world, and their life is their holiday. That's that cheesy line that you've probably seen on Facebook or somewhere online, where it says, build a life that you don't need to take a vacation from. And it's so true. But you need to be consistent. You need to keep being in front of people's faces, because number one, they need to trust you. And in order to trust you, you need to be there on hand at all times. And whether that's in the form of an email being sent out, or a video being filmed, or a post on one of your social media networks, you need to be there, forefront of the mind, of their mind, to always be successful yourself, okay? So be consistent. It is so important. Number two thing that I want to talk about is that don't let certain things get you down, especially in the beginning of your journey. When you first start your business, you may not have the success that you first thought, even in the first 3 months or the 6 months. And I don't want to say that to get you down, to ruin your dreams or whatever, but you need to be realistic about this. And if you keep realism in your mind, then you'll keep grounded. And if you don't get to some magical number in this certain amount of time, goals are good, but if you don't get there, you're not all completely ruined, and that's another reason to give up, right? I know exactly how this feels like, especially when I started. It wasn't quite getting there, and to be honest, not getting there is directly correlated with the effort that you put in. When I was beginning out, I was doing exactly what I'm saying to you here on this video, and that's why I feel like I'm best placed to say this, because I was, not really taking it too seriously, doing a bit here, doing a bit there, even though I wasn't in a job, but I was in a fortunate enough position where I didn't need to do it so much for the first 6 months, because I had enough savings and things like that. That's not a good thing, but I had enough savings. And I was doing it here, doing it there, and then I left England and I came to South America, where I am now. And it was a new place. I was enjoying it, so I was going out, having parties, things like that. And the business kind of fell by the wayside a little bit. But then this year in 2020, I decided to really start taking it seriously, and that's literally where my results rocketed. But having said that, even if you do put all of your time and effort in the beginning, it won't be like a light bulb switching on. You know, you won't do this for 1 week, put like 18 hours in a day, or even 18 hours a day in the first month, and make thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. It's just not going to happen. All good things take time. So you need to be realistic in your head, and when things don't go quite the way that you want them to, don't let it bring you down. Please don't. Persevere, fire through, break through, and then it will feel so much sweeter when you do achieve what you wanted, because you went through that difficult time previously, you know? And I guess the third thing is basically organization. Okay, again, organization in your mind, but also organization in your business, because at least this is how I work, and that's why I'm filming this video and trying to impart that knowledge onto you, is that not only am I organized with my business, that I have everything set out in the way that I want. I've designed my business in such a way that it's designed to my likings and it works for me, okay? But I also mean organized in your head. Like, I will always, this is my personal thing, do whatever works for you. But every time I'll have a shower in the morning. Yes, I am clean. I'll have a shower in the morning. And when I'm showering in the shower, I will think, right, what am I going to get done today? Like, what am I, when I get into my bed in the evening at night and I lay down and I let my brain just calm down a little bit, will I look back on my day and say, look, I did what I wanted to do? Was it a successful, productive day? Okay, so in that shower in the morning, I'll be like, I want to do this, this, and this. Not crazy amounts, but this, this, and this. If I get those done, I will be satisfied and happy when I go to bed. Now, with that being said, it goes back to my other point that I mentioned previously. Don't be too hard on yourself, okay? If you don't achieve all those things because of various things with life, you know, it might be kids, it might be girlfriend, wife, husband, boyfriend, whatever, family, different things can stop you from achieving what you necessarily set out to achieve in the morning, and that's okay. You kind of need to roll with the punches, and life is fluid in that way, right? But what works for me is if I can get a few things done that I've set myself out in the morning, by the night, then I've had a good day. I feel satisfied with myself. I feel like I've achieved, and then I use that as my springboard into the next day to then go and achieve some more or achieve the same amount, but at least I'm moving forward. Always take those steps forward. It's huge. You know, that's kind of that thing where if you've got something that you need to create, like you need to make a website, or you need to build a email follow-up sequence, or you need to film just a YouTube video or something like that, right? And it's all new to you and you're learning something completely new here. And so right now, when you've done nothing and you're setting out at it, it looks like this massive mountain in front of you. And I know that feels like it's massively daunting, but what has always worked for me is just take those baby steps. You may have this mountain that you need to traverse in front of you, but if you take regular small baby steps, you'll eventually get over that mountain. And so when it looks so daunting in front of you, I'm like, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that. Well, then take it one step at a time. Okay, if I don't know how to do that, let's go on YouTube, let's go somewhere, let's learn how to do it, try it, get it done, finished, on to the next thing, okay? So I know that was probably more than 3 things that I meant to set out to talk to you about in this video, but hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight to what I've learned in my time in this industry and what has got me to the point where I am now. You know, I've got a long way to go still. I've got more things that I want to achieve always, because that always keeps you moving forward. But I'm proud of where I've come from and where I am now, without sounding too cheesy. And you know, I want to give that knowledge back to you guys. So I hope that helped in some way. You know, if it did, drop a comment below. If you've got any questions, also a comment below. Let me know. I answer any and all questions that I get. But yeah, I hope it helped. I hope you're having a good day, good evening, and here's to your success. Cheers, guys.